I've been completely obsessed with drawing horses lately, as you can see. Over the last few days, I've done a bunch of different horse sketches. I tried oil pastels for the first time, and I'm already working on my second big painting. By the way, this is my very first video on this English channel. Actually, I run a YouTube channel in my native language, but I really wanted to start making videos in English too. So yeah guys, I'm so sorry, you're just gonna have to bear with my ugly accent because English obviously is my first language, but hopefully it will get better with practice. I hope so. Anyway, I already shared over on my other channel that this canvas actually used to be a completely different painting that had been sitting around forever, and I didn't like it at all, so I decided to repaint it. Because of that, I got this urge to get rid of paintings that I just don't like anymore and that don't fit my current style. I have one right here which I actually painted this winter. My plan was to paint over it since it doesn't really match my art style right now and it's been hidden away for so long. But now that I've taken it out to repaint, I feel like I can't do it because I feel bad. Like, it's not that bad as I thought. I don't know. I guess I just have to go buy a separate canvas after all. Anyway, since it's my first video here, I want to show you guys some of my paintings that I actually do like. I'll start with this one. It's probably my absolute favorite from this series because it reminds me of warm moments from when I still lived in my home country, just this foggy morning field. The second painting is this morning forest. I really love how he managed to capture this slightly whimsical vibe. The third one is this cute little angelic lamp. It turned out so soft. I'm honestly just really happy with the result. I also have this cute little painting of tabby shoes and lacy socks. So yeah, I'm going to be sharing my art here, and honestly I have this huge dream to start selling my art and turn this into something more than just a hobby, because I've been painting for my whole life and actually I'm so tired of just doing it for nothing. It would make me so happy if they could bring joy to someone and look beautiful in their home. Anyway, for my new painting I came up with something really cool. I don't want to just do a standard painting. I want it to be interesting and add some extra mixed media elements to it. It's not going to be a complicated piece at all. I'd say it's going to be more graphic than painterly. I just want to do a solid color background with a horse silhouette on top, and then I want to decorate the canvas itself with a frame made out of embossing foil. I don't know, at least in my head it looks pretty cool. I might even do a whole series of these if I end up liking how the first one turns out. I just want to add a few words about the process itself because I expected it to be easy, but it turned out to be the exact opposite, mostly because the material was new to me. I mean, I have worked with embossing foil before. I made our Christmas tree ornaments and they turned out great, but this is a completely different kind of project. It's one thing to press and cut out little figures where you don't really need to be precise, and a whole other thing to make a frame. I'm not even talking about making the pattern identical, but just making the frame look straight and getting all the edges to match up. Since I made it out of 4 pieces, my foil is really thin, which is both a blessing and a curse. It was easy to move around and adjust, but for that exact same reason, it bent so easily from the slightest touch. Skipping ahead, I actually really like the result, but it was way too hard for someone who isn't really friends with exact measurements. I'm more on the creative and messy side, so even simple things like measuring the sides of a frame to make them equal is honestly a struggle for me. I tried really hard to make everything exact, but probably because the foil crumples so easily, I just couldn't get it perfectly straight. I miscalculated a bit here. As you could see in the background, I had to paint over the canvas itself because there were some gaps, but I actually ended up liking it even more this way, so I just painted in those bits. Gluing the aluminum to the canvas also turned out to be a tricky task. I tried hot glue, but it didn't hold at all, so I called in for backup from the guy who knows how to do everything, my boyfriend. He helped me attach the frame using silicone. It's stuck, but not everywhere, so I'll have to glue it a bit more later. But yeah, long story short, it was a lot of hassle for a project I thought I'd finish in no time, but overall I really love how it turned out. It's almost exactly how I pictured it in my head. Let me know what you guys think.